AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 20. Good for a Lions first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Lions.
They motion a receiver right. The RPO. That one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll drop to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down.
That's another
Good-looking drive rolls on 18 more yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's got room to roll. He's taken down just shy of the 10. His 50th reception on the season, And he's got a first down to go with. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and
9. Williams in motion. Throwing now from the gun. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Detroit. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready,
Play action. Now it's Milton. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Here we go. Check. Dragons. Hawk 70. 18. Pioneer. Steady.
Get out of the gun is Milton. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Now he's free to midfield. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a huge play for Detroit. 36 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
They'll look to throw. Got him in, downfield, it's Iomanner. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Detroit.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw, and that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
And the Lions.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Throw, left side, taken in by Iomanner. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is high. What a throw. Alec Iomanner. Touchdown, Lions.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, like, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
On the jump.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, this is Gibbs. Good running inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Williams in motion. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Lions will even the score. It's now 21 all.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
They'll go play action here with Milton. He'll complete that to the rookie from Auburn. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Mustang 19. Ready. Come. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
And they're on 22-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That'll be returnable from the 35. Oh, big hole, left side. And he's going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
We've really seen both.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. On play action, he'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. The Lions call their first time out. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
First down is right.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Hufford very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. To the air one more time. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here's 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's into the end zone. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Lions back within 7. It's 35-28.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
And they're on the 28-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go. 70 Rangers. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On first down, here's Milton. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Boys, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Knock 6, 70, cut 19, cut 19.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
On second down, here's Milton. He's got it! And he will score! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. He'll get as much as he can protecting the football as he dives to the ground. Now, faking the give. Going right, it's taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Everybody's got a song called Run a Star, running up the pop charts, hugging on they do. I've been Houdini with my commas.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second and 6.
Ready.
A run once more with Blue. And he'll take this to about the 28. Renardo Green there to bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that's going to be enough for a first down, taking this to the 34.
5 yards
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need to have it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on third down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Run it to the right here with Gibbs. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Williams now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late. Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss. but it's still stopped for no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Detroit.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
And this is what happens when you get a little too cute. So there's a fine line in the NFL, Mike, between being creative and innovative and also overthinking it. And I think this kind of falls into the latter category. I like the idea of pushing the envelope and giving the defense something they're not used to. But you, at the same time, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot and go backwards.
Back to throw. He's got it at the 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
To kick off.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
On the ready. Dragon 60.
Play action. Now it's Milton. That one swung out to Blue. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, Blue. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 6.
19 Lions. Back. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Get out of the gun is Milton. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. 3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Send a man in motion right. On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Hold it ready.
Again, it's Blue. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up
It's a gain
3rd
of
down.
4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready.
From the gun, they'll go with Blue. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Blue going to get it again here on 1st down.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take him down for a loss.
Again, here comes Blue. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Third and long.
Ready. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Cup 19, Cup 19, Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Two.
2nd and 11.
Cougar 19.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.
wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way